Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. I'm Charlotte. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you're all having a lovely day. I do lots of makeup and beauty content, so if you love hauls and reviews, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below so you can see more stuff from me. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a first impressions on the Barry M Fresh Face collection. Go, turn that around the right way, might help. So I've got a primer, the foundation, and one of the cream blushes. I look a bit crazy right now, and that's because I'm in the middle of filming a review on this palette, so that'll be up soon. So that's why my eyes are like this. But I thought I'd just try these out for now. So we'll start off with the primer. It says, say goodbye to dullness with this radiant formula packed with silver iridescent particles to brighten and illuminate light to medium skin tones. Contains arona berry, vitamin C and hyaluronic acid to protect, brighten and plump skin. Used to prime before makeup application, or you can mix it with foundation or as a highlight for a dreamy glow. Sounds good. I think this was about around the £5 mark. So you squeeze it out, it doesn't look shimmery or anything. Kind of just smells like skincare. So I do have oily combination skin, but I like fresh foundations. I mean, at the moment I'm not really looking for foundations that are gonna last forever because I don't do anything that's gonna need it to last forever. But when I'm testing out products, I like them to look like my skin. I like to look healthy, but I don't want to be over oily, over glowy. Because if I can, I'll try add glow with other products. Really reminds me of the smell of something, but I can't remember what it is. That has definitely added a bit of a glow to my face. My face feels very soft. It feels moisturised, but it's not greasy moisturised. It's kind of like sunk into my skin really well. Sometimes I think, because I do have oily skin, I'll use like a hydrating primer instead of a primer and a moisturiser, and that helps it to last a bit longer. So next we've got the Fresh Face foundation, and I got mine, of course, in the palest shade. So this contains, again, arona berry, vitamin C and hyaluronic acid. It says it's going to leave you the ultimate healthy glow infused with like skin goodness, and again to plump and moisturise the skin with radiant foundation. So I'll squeeze a bit of this in the back of my hand. My favourite foundation brush is the PC19, so I'm going to go in with this and buff it onto my skin. I feel like I have a lot more control and I use a lot more of the product when I use a brush over a sponge. So I've just applied that foundation onto my skin. It is a very natural foundation. Now I feel like you can still sort of see some of the redness on my cheeks, and you can definitely see some of my blemishes. But I like how it looks on my skin. I feel like it looks really natural. I don't think it's clogging into anything. Obviously you can still see my pores. That primer didn't help with my pores, but I usually use a moisturising primer on my face, and then I'll get a more mattifying pore filling primer and just put that on the centre of my like T-zone on my cheeks. But yes, obviously it's gone into my pores a bit, but it's nothing to be everyone's pores. But yeah, it hasn't covered any spots, but I'm not expecting it to cover spots. I just want to even out my skin tone as much as possible. It blended really well. The colour has matched me very well as well, so that's good. It's just blended in. I can feel it. If I touch my face, it does feel tacky. I can feel it, so I don't know if that means it would transfer a bit. I wouldn't say I feel oily. I can imagine I'll get oily in a few hours if I don't powder this. But I can feel it on my skin, and especially around this area here. Oh, and I didn't mention, but that foundation is $7.99. So I'm going to quickly put some cream bronzer on and then put my concealer on, and then I'll be back to apply the liquid blush. Hi, so I'm currently editing this video and I've just realised that I have lost the footage of me applying the blush. I don't know if I got distracted because just as about to film that my sister came in, so I switched off the camera and maybe I forgot to put it back on, but I swear I did film it. So I'm just going to insert this little bit about what I think about the blush. So when I filmed, I applied it with both the brush a brush side and on a sponge. It applied really well with both. It didn't lift up the product underneath. I prefer applying it with a brush just because I feel like I have more control that way and I can actually decide where I'm placing it better. But it worked equally as well with a sponge. Both showed the pigment. It was a really beautiful colour. I'm sure you'll see, and I'll talk more about it when I'm rounding up my final thoughts. And I'm such an idiot. I can't believe I didn't film it, or I've lost it, or yeah, I'm not a smart cookie. Yeah, and please excuse how scruffy I look. It's like 8 o'clock, well, nearly 8 o'clock. And so I just thought I'd let you know I did try it and I did enjoy it, and it was $4.99. I'll include that now. And then we'll go back to video me. Right, so I'm back now and I finished all my makeup. If you want to see how I did this look, don't forget to watch my video on the Morphe Desert Bouquet palette, which will be up soon. So this makeup's been on my face for quite a while now because I did have a bit of a natter break with my sister and then I finished off this makeup. On my forehead, I feel like it's really, really gathering, and I didn't even put that much product on my forehead. I don't know if you can see there. All my powders applied fine over this as well. There was no picking up a product, making it go bunchy. It hasn't settled into my lines. Do you feel that if I was to use the primer again, and if I was to use this foundation again, I would definitely use a pore filling mattifying primer in my T-zone, just to make that lock that even more. But I do like the finish of this foundation. I do like how it looks on my skin because it looks natural, fresh face, which is the whole point of this foundation. Like I said, I do have oily skin. How long will this last me? I don't know. I probably would have to touch it up throughout the day. The blush, I like the blush. It looks very radiant. It's got the right amount of pigment for me. But on my lips, I'm not sure. I feel like it's kind of drying my lips out. So I'm not sure if I would use it again on my lip. No, I think this is definitely, as it's quite cheap and say you get things for 3 for 2 on Superdrug or Boots all the time, I would say it's worth checking out, especially if you're into that more natural, everyday kind of look. I feel like I look healthy and I like to look like I'm healthy. So I think the thing I'd recommend the most out of this would be the foundation because, well, it's $7.99 and you do get a decent amount of product in this. And I just really like the finish it has on my skin. I don't know if this is... My skin did feel really moisturised. Like I said, I'd probably use this in replacement of a moisturiser. I'm really whacking that in the camera there, aren't I? I'd probably use this in replacement of a moisturiser and then, like I said, mattifying primer in my T-zone. And it did feel very nice. But I think this is my favourite thing. I did really enjoy this blush, but the size for £5 for that. And it's like drugstore. I don't know if that's just me. And I did use a decent amount of it on my face. I feel like that's quite pricey, but I do really, really like the colour. So I will continue to use all these products and I'll just use them and maybe not use them all together and use them in different ways. Like I said, if it's something you're interested in, I say go for it. I mean, I'm not a good influence. I'll definitely, or going out for like a picnic or something, or for a little walk, and I just want to look, you know, all a little bit more put together. I would definitely reach for these again. Maybe even just to like pop on my bag when I'm going on holiday. It's just something that's light, easy. Can't really mess it up, can you? Let me know down below if you've tried this foundation, primer, blush, and what your opinions are. If you have oily skin and you've tried it over a longer period of time, what do you think? Or similarly, if you've got dry skin, does it work well for you as well? I'm an idiot. Let me know, but just whatever you think. And also, what other foundations, like skin-like foundations, do you like? And what should I try next? Because I'm on the mission to like branch out instead of using the same things every single day. So let me know. And also, don't forget to subscribe and like. And also check out my Instagram. So my Instagram is Lottie_loves with 2 S's at the end. And I'd really appreciate if you could go check that out too. So I hope you have a lovely day. Enjoy whatever you're doing. And I will see you next time. Bye.